everybody and welcome to day 12 in our hip series. Today once again we have 3 sets of 10 exercises that we repeat. Well, let's just get started immediately. Okay, so we will begin with hip openers. So we will start in a seated position with cross legs, and from here we're just going to lift our hips up and push them through forward and try to push them through as much as possible. Then go back to seated, fully seated, swap legs, and again push them through. We're gonna repeat this for 60 seconds, okay? So just make sure that when you do that, really think about how far you can push those hips. Try to push them as forward as possible to really open those hips. All right, so that's first exercise. Second exercise, we will go into a kneeling lunge position, and from here we're gonna do little stretches and again little hip opening. So normal lunge position but with knee on the floor. I want you to start with bringing your hips as close to your front heel as possible, and from here we are going to stretch to the side. Now, this will vary for everybody. Some of us can maybe reach the floor in that stretch to support. Some of us maybe cannot, but that's absolutely fine. Important is to bring those hips as close as possible to your front heel. And then when you stretch, just make sure that your hand is right above your head, so you feel the stretch as well on your side just as much as on your hip. So you stretch to the side without leaning forward, without moving the hand anywhere. Just keep it right above your head and try to lean to the side as much as you can. Don't worry if you can reach the floor or not. So from here, then you go straight back to kneeling lunge. You twist to the other side, and then again, this time the other hand is going overhead to the stretch. Now, if you can reach the heel, you may indeed hold on to the heel and stretch as far as you can. Look up to those fingers that are over your head. If you cannot reach the heel, please don't worry. You just simply hold on to your thigh, to your hamstrings. It's absolutely fine. Back of your leg will support you. And then from here again, we turn to kneeling lunge. Move those hips forward, and again we repeat this. Okay, so it's the side stretch to the twist for 1 minute. Then we swap the legs. Obviously, do the same for another minute. Afterwards, we are going to go into a plank position. Now, let's just start. Okay, so we get into side plank position, however, but because I would like you to really truly focus on the hips, even though that you may be able to do it in full side plank, I would like you to have that knee of your bottom leg down on the floor, so you can focus truly on those hip openings rather than on balancing. So you can start in a kneeling position, in a top table position. Then you just turn to the side, keep that knee on the floor, your palm underneath your shoulder. Obviously, the other leg is straight. Now make sure that you're really pushing those hips forward, that your shoulders are one above each other, that you're not leaning back or forward, or you're not sinking your hips back. So really push those hips back, be in one line, and from here flex your toes, and I want you to lift that leg as high as possible, so you really feel where it is tight, where is your limit. Now you can either do full leg, or if you want, you can do just top raises. Okay, you should feel it in the bottom, you should feel it on the top leg as well. I really don't mind. I will leave it up to you. Whatever you feel like it's more beneficial to you, just do so, but make sure, really focus on bringing that leg as high as possible whilst you having your knee fully extended, your hips are moving forward, so focus on it. That's why I want you to have that knee on the floor, because it is obviously possible to do it in a full plank as well. But first, I don't feel like we can raise that leg as high. Second, there will be balancing challenge and you will get not necessarily tired too much on your wrist. So that's why I would like you to have the knee on the floor. Now, talking about the wrist, obviously there might be some of us who can't basically do that for the whole minute. So you are more than welcome to be in a low lunge, be on your forearm, but absolutely same rule. Even though that you on your forearm, I still want you to push those hips forward. I want you to be mindful of not leaning your upper body anywhere, but be in that one line and bring that leg as high as possible whilst having flexed toes and fully extended knee. If this is still a little bit too much and it's just not possible to hold it for you for the whole minute, then please just feel free to simply lie down on the floor, but definitely bring that as high as possible, okay? Focus on a full focus, squeeze those abs as well, squeeze glutes, engage your core, okay? Wherever you want to have your hand, it doesn't really bother me, but just make sure your body is in one line. So it is entirely up to you. 1 minute on one side, another minute on the other side. For our next exercise, you are going to be in the plank position again. So this will be a knee in, plank knee in. We're gonna start, as I said, plank position. Now please be mindful of not having the hips up. So hips parallel to the floor, nice spread fingers right underneath our arms, and from here we're just going to bring that knee right above the floor, and then I want you to tuck it as close to your stomach as possible, and then go back to plank position. And again, bring it, tuck it in and bring it close to your body. For 1 minute on one side, another minute on the other side. Again, if this is a little too much for you to hold the plank that long, please feel free, do that exercise in a kneeling position. Pretty much same principle, you're just gonna be kneeling rather than holding plank. You will just tuck that knee in as close as possible, and you can put it easily down on the floor. And then again, tuck it in and put it down on the floor, okay? So 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other side. For our next exercise, why this is important actually that you really tuck it in, it is for our next exercise. And we are going to start in. This time we're gonna have to go in a plank position though. And from here, from the plank, I want you to raise one leg up and then bring it in. Push it through, step in between your hands, go into a lunge position. However, you will bring your hands over your head and you will try to lean back as well. Okay, make sure that the rear leg is really strong. Engage those glutes. Keep pushing that heel back, like if you're trying to actually reach the floor with that rear heel. Okay, so you lean back for that stretch, bring those hands back, down on the floor, lift into a one leg plank, leg raise, and we just simply repeat this movement nicely steady, no rush, for 1 minute. And again, 1 minute on one side, another minute on the other side. There's no adjustment. You just simply try your best, okay? The only adjustment that I can offer you, that if that's too much to raise that leg up, you can just simply end in the plank position, and then you just step in And repeat that. Okay, so instead of raising that like up at the end, you just end up in a plank. All right, so oh yeah, and one of our last exercise are obviously leg raises to work on our hip flexors. Nearly forgotten that. Sit with your legs straight, and if you were with me, so you already know this drill. A nice pointed toe this time. We're not having them flexed, we're having them nicely pointed. Straight legs, fully extended knees, both of them. And just be mindful, try it for yourself, wherever the placement of your hands, further away from your hips, they will be more demanding, more challenging, more difficult. The exercise will become obviously closer to your body, less challenging, and a little bit easier it will be. Only lift those legs up as far as it allows you without bending the knees. Be mindful of those, keep them fully extended, and just simply raise those legs up and under control back down. Okay, don't just push them down, just nicely, slowly under control. So that would be our one round done, and then we repeat that for 2 more rounds. So nothing sweaty today. We're gonna take it nice and steady and slowly, but I really need you to focus on the range of motion and on aligning of your body. All right, keep those muscles really active. All the muscles are active, the whole body. Be aware of every single move and stay present in that moment, because if your head is gonna start to wander somewhere else, you will just simply not perform as well as you possibly could, and you will not make the best out of this session. Right, I will start the music, I will start the timer. I'm also going to have a drink, because obviously, just as always, we're not having any break in this. We are going through pretty much. So have a drink as well if you wish. Let's put the timer on. Fantastic. And we will start with the hip openers, okay? So sit on the floor with crossed legs and just move those hips through, push them through to feel it. Feel the stretch. Oh, it's very quiet again, I'm so sorry. Okay, I will just a second. Oh dear, I've forgotten to put it loud. I wouldn't hear a single thing. Never mind. We're gonna start again. Is it on? Yes, keep going, guys. Sorry about that. Let's just go.
Lunge stretch to twist. Swan. Side plank leg raise. Swan. Plank knee in. Swan. Plank to lunge. Swan. Leg raises. Cross leg opener. Lunge stretch to twist. Side plank leg raise. Swan. Plank knee in. Swan. Plank to lunge. Swan. Leg raises. Cross leg opener. Lunge stretch to twist. Side plank leg raise. Swan. Plank knee in. Swan. Plank to lunge. Sword. Leg raises.
Ooh. Wow. Well done, guys. Wow. Ah. Wow, that did not seem like it didn't seem like it's gonna be challenging, but it most definitely was. Alright. Let me turn the music down. Fantastic effort, guys, as always. Amazing. Wow, strong session again. Right, so I will be stretching in a minute. You're more than welcome to join me, obviously. However, if you want to do your own stretches, please absolutely feel free. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you found it challenging. I hope you enjoyed it, however, as well. Please drop me a comment. Have a fantastic day if you go in. I'll see you on day 13. Yes, 13. And if you are staying here with me for a couple more stretches, then let me just grab a quick drink and I will be right back here with you. So, how do you feel about today's session, guys? I found it quite strong, but also, yes, I feel like it was a lot of hard work, but definitely would worth it. Alright, I personally would like to start with a big, deep breath, taking a deep breath, and stretch, fully stretch, with hands overhead from all those plank positions, and then just release it down. Oh, that feels good. Alright, I'm going to hang in here for a second. Join me if you want. Hold your elbows. Let the upper body be completely heavy. Just hanging down. Your head as well. Let it all just hang down. Stretch from it. You can sway from side to side if you want. You can walk your hands from side to side. You can just hang down. Whatever feels good right now. Right. I'm going to walk those hands further away from my feet to end up in a downward dog. Stretch those shoulders a little bit. Go on your toes, back on heels. Keep pushing those hands, fingers and your palms towards the floor. Stretch from your hands, back up on toes, and push the heels towards the floor to stretch the posterior side of your legs. And once more up on toes and back down. Personally, I would like to go in a pigeon position. So from here, I'm just gonna put my right leg through, right knee through my hands. Move the rear left leg a little further away. And just try to sit upright without turning my hips to the side. And just breathe through. I'm going to fold over the leg. You can just stay upright if that feels good for you. You can fold over as well. Now, with my right leg forward, I'm going to move my left hand over my right, just to stretch the side a little bit. And I'm gonna take that left hand and thread it in between right hand and right knee. And we'll try to put that left shoulder on the floor to look from underneath my right hand. To deepen the stretch a bit. Fantastic. And hand back at the front. You can go on your fingertips if you want. You can look in between your hands. And let's walk those hands back to end up in upright position. Beautiful. And I'll swap the legs. So tuck the rear toes. Go back into a downward dog. You can pedal, you can walk in it for a bit. Stretch those shoulders, those arms a little more. You can go up on your toes again and back down on your heels. Fantastic. And this time my left leg goes forward, my left knee goes through my hands. Right leg is moving more back. Hips preferably not turn into any side. Just keep them nice and straight. Try to go as upright as possible. Enjoy the stretch. Breathe. You can stay up here if you want, or you can just fall down, fold over that front leg as I do. Stretch those hands in front of you and relax. Now I'm going to put my right hand over my left hand. Just feel the stretch on my side as well. Now I'm gonna thread my right hand between my left knee and left hand and try to put my right shoulder on the floor to sort of be able to look from underneath my left hand. Couple breaths. And once again, both hands in front of us. You can go on your fingertips And you can look in between your hands as well, if that feels good. And then just walk those hands back closer to your hips to finish in that upright position. Breathe. And once again, tuck the toes in your back leg and go back into a downward dog. Walk it off once more for the last time. Stretch yourself from those shoulders a little bit more. Use that position to fully stretch. Push those hips up. Stretch yourself from shoulders. Keep pushing those palms and fingers towards the floor. Active hands. Push those heels down towards the floor as well. Fantastic. Now, slowly walk your hands towards your feet. Okay. If you can reach the floor, fantastic. If not, don't worry, just hang down. And then slowly, whenever you're ready, roll up. Slowly, take it nice and slow. Keep looking at your belly button till the very last moment. And then just roll the shoulders. Oh, that feels very good. Maybe just one more stretch from the shoulders. Just a quick one. You can obviously, guys, go, or you can just stretch a little bit more if you fancy so. If you feel it like it would be good, it would be beneficial. It's always beneficial. But wherever you feel a little bit more stiff, just give it a couple more minutes if you want. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for stretching with me, for exercising with me. I hope you enjoyed that. I assume you did, since you stayed till the last minute. It would be amazing if you drop some comment below the exercise, please, so I know how you feel about it, but you don't obviously have to. Have a fantastic day, guys. Thank you again, and I see you day 13. You take care. Bye.